Go ahead, Patrick.
Hey, Red. Kind of a housekeeping question first. I noticed Rymack did not start, and perhaps late in the game he could have used his bat. I imagine there must be some sort of nagging injury or something going on that he didn't play today. Can you give us any sort of update?
Yeah, well, just to say that he had some lower leg stiffness. He was just didn't feel great. So he was unavailable.
Okay.
He was emergency situation only.
Okay. Okay. Not to beat a dead horse, but 1 for 9 runners in scoring position. You guys certainly had your chances in a close game. I think to the 4th inning, bases loaded and you guys couldn't come through. That's been a theme this year. How frustrated are you that continues to be the big hurdle for you guys?
Well, I think it is frustrating, but I think that you said it. We had opportunities. Jon went out there and he battled. He was not as sharp as he has been his last few outings, but still was able to keep us in the ball game and get us through 5 innings. And we had the bases loaded. We had several opportunities, chances, runners were at second base, and just couldn't get that big hit. And it just feels like we've had this exact same game here. Close game to the end, and a big hit, on the other side several times. I don't know how many times you guys would probably know, but so yeah, it is a bit frustrating, but we got to keep grinding, and guys got to keep getting those at bats, and hopefully that's going to turn and those strikeouts or pitches out of the zone or turn into base hits and RBIs. One
more from me, Red. You mentioned Jon Gray. I'm home, so I'm not at the ballpark, so I didn't get to see it up close and personal, but it looked to me like the break on his slider, et cetera, the velocity, all that was good, but he was just fastball command. He was missing, and that's what drove his pitch count up. Did I see that correctly?
Yeah. I haven't seen every pitch, and from the side it looks, different, but from talking with Frosty, it just looks like, like maybe he was trying to come inside on a few of those hitters, and the ball was kind of cutting away. The Dodgers, they grind you out, right? They make you throw strikes, and if you make mistakes, they hit homers. And I think you saw that this series again, exactly what kind of ball club they are. And you got to execute pitches to pitch deep in the game. And if you can't do that, then, you end up going 5 innings. That's just what happens.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of follow up on Jon. As you said, not the sharpest of outings, but one of the things we've seen from him this year is not giving up a bunch of runs and kind of just fighting to stay in there. Where do you rank this as far as, starts go, where a guy doesn't necessarily have his best stuff, but he's able to keep you in position?
Yeah, it's a gutsy effort of it. Pitchers, they don't always have their A game, right? And that just shows you with Jon how good his stuff is, that he's able to, not have his A game and still be able to limit one of the best offenses in baseball to just a couple runs. So, like I said, Jon was battling. He was trying to execute. He was trying to make his pitches, but he limited the damage and kept us in the game. He did exactly what he needed to do.
And how much has that particular trait in him improved over the last couple of years? The fact that if he doesn't have his best stuff, he's still able to get your chance.
Jon's continuing to evolve as a pitcher. He's getting better and better and better, and he's with experience. He's getting more and more comfortable and understanding, what he has to do and what pitches he has to go to limit the damage. And I think you saw that today. He probably threw more sliders and breaking balls today than he has his last few outings, but that's because he probably didn't feel that his fastball was quite as sharp and was having a little trouble commanding it.
You end up losing 2 or 3 here. Does it feel different though from the start of the season, where it looks like you guys are in the games, you're not getting the big hit? That's kind of been a theme, but the
Yeah,
just the competitiveness against this team.
for sure. I think we've been in a lot of games with the Dodgers. I mean, if you look at the overall scores, there's a lot of games that are pretty close, and unfortunately, the big hits are coming from them, not from us. So, but we're working to get on the other end of that, and we're getting better. Our bats are getting better, but at the end of the day, we got to get those big hits to beat these guys, and that's ultimately the goal. But those were good battles and good games. We just unfortunately didn't get the big hit.
Last one for me. Obviously, some of the guys did pretty well out of the bullpen. Estevez, the pitch to Smith. What did you see on that as far as location and just what happened on that play?
I think he just missed his spot. It looked like it was center cut fastball, right? You guys, I haven't really looked at it, but that's what Stu had told me. So, it was obviously a good enough pitch where he was able to get a good portion of the barrel on it and hit it out. So, it's too bad. I felt like he was going to get through that inning, and we were planning on using him again in the ninth, and it just didn't work out.